Okay. Just woke up, had a dream, 8:40 a.m. This is a car vlog. Just woke up to a very, very most realistic dream I've had since, I don't know, for at least a month. And this one's prophetic, and it's straight from the Lord. It's straight from God. I'm in a classroom. I just posted on Facebook. Okay, so I'm in a classroom, and I raised my hand, and then I said, "Girls are like orange." Sorry. Girls are like orange juice. They're cringe. And the whole class starts laughing. And the girls, I would say about 20 or 30% of the girls are like that. And like, it's kind of like, they're cringing at me, but it's the face that you would expect. It's like like this in the midst of roaring laughter. And most people are laughing at me. Little did they know. Anyways, I'm embarrassed in the dream. I'm actually embarrassed now. And then someone's like, "Hey, we're taking your Taco Bell order." I didn't want to put Taco Bell on Facebook because you can get in trouble for, if you don't have an advertising license. I have nothing against Taco Bell. But like, basically, someone wants to Taco Bell order, and I was like, "Ooh, this is a decision." And then I'm looking, and I said 3 soft, large Bob last, and I was like, "Yeah!" And then that was the end of the dream, and the dream is so clear from God. It's so obvious what it means, which I enjoy that, and it's so in my face because I've conquered the fear of man, at least on Facebook, and the idea is, at this point, it's just embarrassing, and I'm embarrassing myself, and it's talking about specifically like Facebook, and how, and I wasn't trying, I mean, girls are like apple juice, they're cringe. It's funny, even to me, because I get it, because the idea is it's so deep and it's so shallow at the same time, and it's really, really, really funny to 80-90% of them, and the other 10% are laughing because they get it. They don't know how they get it, but they do. And then the other 90% don't get it. But everyone's winning and having fun. Except for me, kind of. Because embarrassment is when you're out of tune. When you feel embarrassment, you're out of tune. If you don't feel embarrassment, then you're either in tune or you don't care. And I've been serving the Lord, even my joke posts and my destroy the brand posts, but the end of the dream hits really hard too. It's basically like I'm a special needs kid is the whole point of the dream. I've gotten to the point, which is I have the innocence of like a mentally disabled person, which is good, but I also have the responsibilities of a mentally disabled person, meaning someone else is feeding me, right? Somebody else is clothing me. Someone else is housing me. And it's like when the Bible says become like a little child, I've gotten there, but I'm not a real disabled person. I'm just blessed enough to be able to be one. So the whole Taco Bell order is like, I don't have a job. I don't benefit the society economically, but I am benefiting them with laughter, but maybe not in the way that I think. But I remember at the end of the Facebook post that I just posted right now, and then I wanted to start a car vlog, I said, not sure if I want this, and it was NOT. Not sure if I want this because embarrassment is generally life's way of telling you did something bad. But when I look back at the girl, I could see the girls' faces. They were cringing at me, but it wasn't like a hate cringe. It was like a gasping, like, what? But it was like you're undateable. Like the face was like you're undateable. But it was like you're undateable, you're brilliant, and you're shocking me. You're monstrously courageous. I know you're probably trolling and kidding, but my hands are tied here. There was that one girl who had the face like that. It was like, there's the class clown, and then there's this. The super clown, or whatever. It was like the super troll clown, brilliant, fake philosopher thing, and it's brilliant, but it's weird, and it's so weird. It's next level weird. It's like the weirdness, and it was like, there was an innocence there. The person gave the look that my half sister gives. That she gives me a lot, like that. But it wasn't but she kind of looked more like Abigail. And actually, Abigail is one of my Facebook friends. It's ex-wife. But that's basically how my Facebook hits. Girls are like cringe, or girls like apple juice. They're cringe. And I said it but when I said it, I said it like I was being wise. In the dream, when I first said it, it was like I was being serious. And I was being serious, and I was like ripping it in with conviction. And then the whole class just starts busting up laughing. And like I said, most are laughing at me. And when you laugh at someone, they're laughing at me, not with me. I remember, and then the chef's kiss was, not only are 90% of them laughing at you, but you're being fed by someone, we don't know who is driving to Taco Bell, but it's someone, and they're feeding you. And it's like, you're so sweet, but it's like, I have mixed feelings about the whole thing, but it's true. It was the truest dream I've had in a while. But it's like, it's not that the girls don't like you. It's that you're not marriage material. Like, it's not that they don't want to date the mentally disabled person in a way they don't feel worthy for you. But you don't have a job. You don't have any money. You don't have any way to provide, until you get, until you can actually buy Taco Bell on your own, type of thing. Was the ending. And also, it's just what's coming out of your mouth everyone's laughing at you. And it's like, but girls are like apple juice. They're cringe. If you were to write a book on it, by the end of it, you'd be like, it's true. But you have to think about it really but it's so, the phrase, girls are like apple juice, they're cringe, on the surface is just so funny that you can't break through it to even start evaluating it, because it's too funny and you start laughing. And I realize why they think it's funny, but it's too late. It's already been said, and then I'm embarrassed for so many reasons, and it's innocent reasons. And then I'm like, wait, now they think I don't like girls. But at the same time, it's like, well, it's kind of true. Cringe meaning out of tune. Girls are out of tune. Girls are like apple juice. They're out of tune. It's like, because it's like, apple juice isn't as good as orange juice, and girls aren't as good as guys. So it's like, girls are like apple juice. They're cringe. It's like, it's super weird. No one's ever said it before. No one will ever say it again, type of thing. And they're like, ha ha ha. And it's like, there's so many reasons to laugh at. There's more reasons to laugh at me than with me. But props to the 10% who are laughing with me. I'm not going to say that. Oh, if we get a sign, maybe. I don't feel spirit-led to say it. But we'll see what these... Sometimes I might be spirit-led after a license plate here. 4666. I don't know about all this. 202. Oh, sorry. See, that's a good honk. It was a very quick beep. It was like, I don't hate you, but there's a green light and it's going to benefit us both. Go. See, that's a good honk. You know that person's in a good mood when it's beep. Because they could have went, eh. By the way, I've only honked my horn 9 times in my entire life. 5 were on accident. Sometimes you bump the... I remember there was a deer in front of me, and the deer's like, what? It was literally a deer with the deer in the headlights face. I was like, I'm a car, you're a deer. And he goes, okay. I was on my way to the casino with my mom. Really? Oh, no. Psychic! There's a psychic, you guys! In Livermore. It's open. There's a psychic! A demon magician. Well, they're going to hear a piece of my mind. I'm not giving them any money. I'm just going to walk in there and tell them about Christ. I got a bigger God than you. Let's do it. My gosh. Da, 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 da. I just feel like it's so weird. It's like I'm trying to be funny, but the laughs that I'm getting are directed at me. You know? That's How many stand-up comedy sets do you get the whole place roaring? They're laughing. It's not because the joke is so funny. It's because the comedian. We're laughing at the comedian. It's like, ha ha ha, he thought that was funny. He thought that was funny. And then they're busting up laughing. And I get the laughs from whatever that was, 85%. And then I get the 5%, which where the cute girls in class are horrified. It's a horrified, like, it was so funny, I remembered to laugh, but I can't do it because I don't want anyone to see me laughing. And so many other reasons. I'm scared, I'm horrified. He's probably right. It's like, what? And I'll never marry you. It's all of that at the same time. I don't know if I made that part clear. And then, like, the 10% that laugh with me, like, yeah, get him. Let him know. We're talking about some deep doctrine. Oh. Okay, here's the psychic. Aura and chakra, tarot card reading, 100% demonic, 100% chance. Do you love her? Let's evangelize. I'm just going to cuss her out, tell her she's demonic, and dip. I didn't know there was a psychic. There's a psychic here. Next in and out. Oh my gosh. It's not that they don't like you, it's that they can't. They can't. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm casting my orange juice before swine.